like a tech deck. Look around like who next? I run the whole set. Shot next. How you let your whole team get wrecked? Poking at the dragon, get the fire from the sun next. Who off on the sun next? Shooting like an apex. Predator really looking for better competitors. Really think that you better. Hit him with a chrome tip, black Beretta. Get smacked in this.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's been a minute since I actually uploaded a video to the channel. But before I actually go into where I've been and what other plans we have later on down in this video, more particularly channel updates, I want to show how appreciative I am of everyone who is consistently not only subscribing but commenting. I think I want to say comments first for sure, because comments been really helping me get through. Just showing just everyone's positive reaction and people enjoying my content is one of the biggest things for me, and I love seeing it. I see it constantly on my YouTube studio, on mainly my phone. I haven't been, as obviously as active as I was about a month ago, but I still see it, and I still am catching up with the music, or mainly caught up now to the music that I've seen, not reacted to it, but I've seen it on off screen all the time, right? But now I kind of want to get into the bread and butter and things and where I've been. Took a month off from YouTube, kind of just took a little break because I really buckled down with my school, and I'll actually explain what that means in a second. But I took a month to kind of not only clear my head, but also really go hard into my studies, is I guess what I should say. And that led me to now on the verge of getting my certification for my digital media career. So I really wanted to focus really heavily on that, so I could actually not only get out the way, but have it there just so it's there. It said it's going to be a certification for me doing my digital media thing, but and then that will lead to me transferring to the university that I want to go on to. I'm currently in another university, but I want to go to this particular one. So we're getting close to that certification, and then we'll be degree. But that's what I've been doing for the past month, which I've been just working my ass off in order to kind of get through that. It was a lot, but I managed to push through it. So now I kind of want to get into the brighter side of things, and which is what is leading up to and how much free time I got now. And that will actually lead me to my point of new content will be dropping tomorrow. And that will be videos of kind of things that have been not of this, or I guess the previous week before, which would be Strawberry Breton, and will be Jamar, and will be, and particularly I want to do Fable and Dizzy as well, which will be tomorrow and Friday. But there'll also be new content dropping Friday as well. If, Rusted drops, I think, his Yuta track. And depending on any other music that actually drops Friday, Thursday, case might be, right? And I'm looking down a list here just so I can actually go off base of, I don't get everything kind of jumbled, because if that's the case, this video will be very, very, very long. But like I said, I am appreciative of everyone who has stuck around, but I'll actually leave that as the conclusion. See, and I have a script for this. This is why I wrote this down, or just my little brainstorming ideas of what I wanted to do. So in terms of channel updates, or what I want to do for 2022, this is very late. This is in May. I'm doing this in May as a whole overall channel update thing. Between just consistency now, I want to at least do a video a day, especially now that I'm a lot more free than I was when I was doing my classes. So mainly I want to do a video a day, and if I have the time, I will definitely try to do 2, but even if I don't have the time, I do want to do 1 video just a day of consistency, mainly because I feel like I owe it to you guys, that the content that I miss, and also what comes with that being projects and other stuff that I have missed as well. Through, I know, Schwabity's projects, there's Jamar's, there's Chris, there's so many people. I did Slick's, I know there's Galaxies, and as for the Kings, there's so many projects that people hit me up. and wanting me to react to. So on top of that, I want to do more things like that, which will be more consistency of streams, and that will be another thing that's going to be coming up later in the video. But like I said, if I have the time, even if I don't have the time, I want to do a video a day. I at least want to knock out a video a day so I can keep up that consistency and just be in that motivational grind mindset in order to do that. Like I said, because I feel like I need to do that in order to make up, but also it's fun to do. Reactions are fun to do. It's just one of those things where I really do like enjoying doing reactions and people see my reaction to this crazy ass music. But now on the project side, like I just talked about before, which is Schwabity's project, or Schwabity and Breton, I guess more particularly a project, right? Jamar's Galaxy and Ask for the Kings whole project. There's Savades, there's Chris Craig. There's so many people that has dropped projects, including EPs as well, because not everything one's like an album, but there's EPs and just projects in general. I want to do those more on a Streambeast thing, and I'm going to explain to you and very shortly how that's going to be described as. But that's one of the things. Another thing is, which will be, I guess, a little update number 3, will be this little green screen here. I have it up at every single video, and I hit it, and I just don't really use it too much. But when it comes to streaming, I'm going to use this particularly only for stream purposes, unless you want to see it in the video. But mainly, for the most part, I'm going to be using it in stream purposes. I want to have it as just it covering as the background where I'm just down below lower. I don't know if that makes the stream a little more, or my videos consistency, if they get uploaded, or just they're going to stay on a VOD. I haven't thought that really through yet, but for now, I want to use this for stream purposes. And following with that, streaming in general, because streaming is going to be kind of a big topic I want to talk about, which will be 2 things. It will be gaming, which will mainly probably be Apex, because I've been trying to grind some Apex, but school and then Apex, it goes hand in hand. But also reaction streams. Especially with reaction streams, I can knock out a lot of content within, if I say stream for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours, even an hour and a half. I can knock out a lot of content, and also if there's requests or there's anything else, some idea that I can knock that all out within streaming, in which will kind of consist of Mondays and Wednesdays will be reaction streams, while Friday will be gaming streams, or just kind of just me playing the game, whatever the case might be. Mainly Apex, but as future comes and I get more consistent with streaming, that will switch up. And if anything, I'll leave it to you guys what I want to stream. But horror games is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to really be inclined or to do some horror games, because horror games ain't for me. They ain't for me. But if you want me to, if we get to like a certain, I don't know if it's a like amount, comment amount, or if it's just views on it, then I'll maybe do it. I'll maybe do it then. But like I said, reaction streams will mainly be of Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, because those are mainly the days I have available, or the days I have work, or not work. I don't work on those days. I don't work on those days. So it will mainly be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for the most part of it. And I know there's so many. Besides the like kind of the average circle of reactions I usually do, being able to reach out to new artists and to new nerdcore artists as well is going to be one of the kind of big things, because I know it's going to be, as I grow bigger in my reaction streams and doing more, there's going to be a lot more people that want to just kind of give me reactions to certain things and so on and so forth. So that's why I thought if I do maybe 2 days within that week of reaction streams, I can stream for 2.5 hours and even then mix in some new people within that content. So I can peep them out and then I can drop them in a video. Right? Sorry for the little cutout of that part. But that will be kind of the big overall basis of the streaming part. So it was mainly streaming, and where I've been with my last and final one, I guess two. Two is not really. Actually, I'll start with that one first. MomoCon. I plan to try to go to there, but I'm gonna check tickets today and see if they're still available. And definitely try to book a flight to that as well, because that's gonna be something else. But if I can, then I can, and I would love to meet some people down there, right? Especially, you know, some nerdcore artists as well that I react to. But on top of that, interviews. If I can knock out an interview or two, and I'll probably hit up those people and see if they want to do one. I would like to do one or two this year if I can. If I can't, that is completely alright. But if I can, it'd be amazing, because being able to talk to an artist and find out what their thought process and their mindset, and even just goals in general, what they have to plan to do for not only this year, but for music in general, for their path, then I would love to just talk with them about that and then just have it recorded. And then even if it's new people getting into the nerdcore scene or music scene in general, you can take experience from these guys that are pumping out music every single week. They're pumping out albums, they're pumping out tracks, EPs, projects, whatever the case might be. Anyone who's watching, get some advice from that, and also just to know more about the person that you're listening to. So it'd be one or two things. But in all seriousness, I didn't want to make this video too lengthy. I wanted to make it kind of a little bit on the shorter side, but it's going up to 12 minutes now. But I really am appreciative of you guys. But like I said, we get into that version of that certification, so now we have a little bit of a break in between wise. So without being further ado, I appreciate you guys. Content will be dropping again tomorrow. This video will be dropping tonight, probably by 9 p.m. If I can, maybe 9:15, depending on my rendering and processing of the video. But I will see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you. Like I said once again, I love you guys.